Lynette was running 32nd. And around he goes. No contact with that outside wall.
This is the other issue. Wider tempers to that inside lane stacks up. In the chain reaction, it stacks all the way back until the 11 gets into the back of the 43, and you can see behind them, these cars just can't get slowed down. That's why we talk about the fight for the bottom. Well, what happens is at the end of the straightaway, when a car dives to the bottom, that checks the whole line up. It's basically like changing lanes on the interstate in traffic. That lane stops, the other lane rolls, and you see the chain reaction. As everyone jams on the brakes, finally you get back 3, 4, 5 cars that couldn't get slowed down.
And you can't see it. When you're 5 rows behind where it starts checking up, you do not see it. So
he had some damage already, and you just see the car just go straight.
8 cars were involved in that incident that took place with Denny Hamlin, Danica Patrick, Sam
trying to get down into turn 3. Looks like he's 3 wide, and the 98 gets forced down over the curb and really just comes up into the side of the 9 car. Nothing I think Sam Hornish could do.
Ryan Preece trying to shorten the short track. I don't know if I've seen anyone come on the inside of the curb before.
38 just got behind her and just pushed her into the corner. She was trying to get in, and he just wasn't having any of it and pushed her right into the wall.
As they checked up in front of him, Carl Edwards running 16th. Got into the back of A.J. Allmendinger.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Well, you see right here, the 18. He just gets loose and comes up the track chasing it. He doesn't mean to get into the 3. He's sliding up the racetrack out of control, and the chain reaction got Colorado.
Didn't we hear him say something about water on the
apron?
Does he think that water caused this issue? Where he got in the corner and there's water on the racetrack? Let's see if there is water.
Down.
It almost looked like he got into the curb. The way the steering wheel moved.
Stay bottom lane. Get a roll and stay bottom lane.
All the way to the bottom of the backstretch, trying to get into the 42. The 42 is trying to protect. And as he gets into the left rear of the 42 goes up to the racetrack, gets into the left rear of the 15. Clint Boyer probably had no idea he had those 2 cars underneath him.
And listen, it's lap 186. Okay, I know it's a fight to the bottom, but at the same time, you have to use, you have to give a little bit. You have to say, all right, I don't have this spot right now. It's okay to lift and not get in the back of someone.
This is Biffle around again on his own.
That looks almost identical to the first time he spun.
And he was quite a ways away from the curb that time. The last time he was right up against. And that's a very similar sight that we have seen today.
Like he was underneath the 46 of Michael Annette, right in.
Way up the racetrack, Kyle Fowler in the 32.
Looks like a replay in opposite positions. The 10 gets behind the 38, runs the 38 up the racetrack.
Chases the 38 up the racetrack, and then around she goes.
Jeb gets to the 38 a little bit and tries to get slowed down, and Sam Hornish is coming. They make contact. Jeb was running 32nd. And the 22 got at the racetrack. The 2 got in the back of the 22. They come off the corner, and the 20 and the 2 make contact. It's on from there.
Yeah, and the 41, it really has nowhere to go. They spin and catch the 41. He makes heavy contact with the inside wall.
It's coming off turn 2. There's the initial contact.
Look at the 41. It's a big hit. But, this all started on the restart. They just didn't do as good of a job this time of making all the transitions work, and it got everybody checked up.
Outside 24, outside, tight, right there in front of you. Keep coming, straight.
Where the 41 hits, that inside wall, that's actually a new safer barrier there. It used to just be a concrete wall. This is what just took place.
And clearly the 22 is lapping the 20, and 20 obviously intentionally wrecked him, and like what happened the week before was more than 2 weeks before was more than it should have been, and just flat wrecked him.
Matt Kenseth already not having the day that he wanted to have. And the opportunity presented itself at a short track.
Still down there. Still down there. Still down there. Still down there.
Once the favorite for the title. Joey Logano out of his car. Matt Kenseth out of his car. It will be an Austin Dillon on the inside of that 55. Contact made and around he went.
Once again, somebody trying to block, getting in the corner.